Shaking my head, we're starting off the live hot and with tater tot casserole. What in the world? Hello, everyone. I hope you are well. I hope everything's going good in your life. I wish you lots of peace. I am trying to get over my hurt feelings. I think everybody perceived me as pretty pissed off, but I was actually very hurt. Anyway, hurt feelings, we move on, and we're going to look at the Jay Slater case. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's no family coming forward saying, we're fighting for Jay. And that's why I'm struggling, because that in itself is heartbreaking. I look over here on the John George case, and they're fighting for him. Regardless of what you believe in that case, that family is fighting for Georgie. But where's the family in this? And so I have to come to the terms with realizing that you can want something, you can want justice, you can want everything, but it doesn't mean it's in your power or control to get it. Maybe there's an inquest in the background. Maybe there's not. Maybe the family's working with investigators in the background and they're just silenced. But then why is Warren talking from time to time? Why is Warren not speaking completely up and answering freely questions? Like it could even be where Wax emails him a list of questions and he chooses what ones to answer that he can. Is there something legally binding them to all be quiet? Or do they already have the answers? And they can't really do anything about it because they don't have the proof. Another way is to consider, what if Jay was going over for work? What if the mother knew but the father didn't? I mean, she said she worked in Tenerife long ago. She gave him heads up. Keep your head on straight. You know, all this kind of stuff. So him not wanting to go doesn't sound like holiday, doesn't sound like a vacation. It sounds to me like maybe a little bit of a shaky opportunity that you're like, I don't know, that sounds kind of dangerous. I already just got out of trouble. I just got done. And now I'm headed out already. I don't know. I don't know either. So it's all left to us to do nothing but absolutely speculate. And that is not where I'm comfortable. Because if we can ask a billion questions, but the answers are not coming, then we get into a cycle of insanity, of repeating the same thing over and over with the same result. And I'm not willing to do that. I have put my heart and soul into this case. I've been trolled by people that should have no reason to care what I say or do. Searchers. In any case I've ever been in, I've never in my life had a negative reaction from searchers. Never. They never followed the case that long. Soon as the body is found, because they're searchers, their job's done and they move on to find someone else. But in this case, they have stuck in as if their heart and soul is in it too. They put out complete lies. They've threatened. They've actually threatened people. We've seen a turn in this case where people just like all of a sudden turn their head and No, the TH theory is so far-fetched. Before that, they were okay. But the involvement. I've seen creators themselves turn against the ones that they were working with. Just come into people's world and set it on fire and just try to destroy the work they're doing while they're live. Never seen that in any other case. I've never had any creator do that till this time. So that hurt. That hurt. That was the deepest part, because I thought we were on the same side the whole time. So I'm sick of finding out who the wolves are. And I've begun to wonder, is that the actual problem? Is that Jay didn't know exactly, just like us, who he could trust and who he could not trust. Like Warren himself, like father, like son, apple falling a little way from the tree. Where he's like, sounds like bullshit. So if Warren believed the entire narrative, then why is he in the mountains up there looking over Masca saying, I don't see a shortcut? Bullshit. I call bullshit. Hold on. Give me a minute. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I do my best. I am not, and I have never claimed to be certified in analysis. I've always told you. I am a mom. I've worked in computers, obviously, for most of my life. I've been a med tech and an auctioneer, and I worked at an eggplant. 3 different jobs, long-term for each. I use those skills to come at a case and analyze from my own perspective, which I would do with or without an audience. Trust me. I do a lot of cases behind the scenes. I never show anybody. If I have evidence, you're never going to know about it. I assure you. If I have actual evidence, I'm going to get a hold of the authorities, and I'm going to come out here with a game face. And I'm going to be like, well, you guys, I've submitted a tip, and until I hear back on that, I'm going to be over here working a different case. And that's all they'll be. So obviously, I'm not suggesting that this is scientific evidence that we should take and print out an email and say, here's absolute proof that anybody did anything. I'm also not here to change your opinion. I'm here to share my own research with you. That's all. So if you disagree, it's okay. If you have questions, that's okay. But we have one rule. I've got to get a tissue. Hold on. My nose is running because I was... Never mind. We have one rule. And that is not to do any personal attacks. So you can ask all the questions about cases you want, but we just simply ask you to treat others here with respect and do not attack them personally. So that's what hurt, is when it was a personal attack on my family. So I wanted to get that out there because I'm at the bottom of the Jay Slater case. And I'm not going to keep doing it anymore because he's not going to get justice. I don't see it. The entire, everybody, it's down to Wax Duncan and me, you guys. Where are we going? Now I'm going to show you some stuff today, but I'm not going to invest into this much more. I have a personal opinion as to what has happened to Jay. I have a personal opinion of who my person of interest would be, but that's all it is. I'm just a mom. My opinion is that, nothing more. Your opinion is that, nothing more. We are small in the big cup of tea of the world. And there are some cases where you don't get justice and you'll cry. You will cry for those people. Kylie Rodney, 16-year-old blonde girl, curls, found in the trunk of her car underwater, and they said she drove herself there. There was a strap hanging out the back of the trunk that the entire world could see. Her car was 14 feet off the bank. They knew the exact location that she pinged last was right there. Nobody could find her. They went on the news, hours and hours of searching and trying to find this young girl. YouTubers found her. YouTubers found her. They came out with their little boats, and they went with some sonar equipment, and then they took cameras under. Some claim they could see her. I never could see her in the back. No matter how I did the pictures, I couldn't see Kylie's hair or nothing. A lot of people saw a lot into those. I did not do that. But we didn't get justice. In fact, in her funeral, or her wake, or whatever you want to call it, her mother said, "Remember, silence is golden. Drink the Kool-Aid. So, for all those that are so judgmental on somebody trying to share their work, but don't even share their face or their voice, or do what I do, all you do is hurt everyone. Because you don't care. You don't care how people feel. You don't care. And you say it. You say it all the time. I don't care. I don't care how they feel. I don't care how they think. I don't care about this person. I don't care. I don't care. Well, I do. And that's my downfall. Because I do care. I care about everybody. And I love my family. But I keep it real. Because I am real. And I'll keep doing this. But I won't keep doing the same repetitive motions. Now, today you're going to have to discern. Not my opinion, because I'm not giving it. You all know how I feel. That's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? This could be somebody completely different. I need you to keep in mind. This could be LK. I'm not comparing LK. We're just going to label it's someone else, and it's an X. Someone in that spot. We're going to look at it, and we're going to see if you think it's TH. And we're going to look at it, and we're going to see if you think it's Jay Slater. I am no longer sharing my personal opinion because apparently everybody is swooned by me, right? So I'm just going to share what I have got. Keep in mind, I have a large group of people that bring this to me, and I do some of it by piecing in my own work with it. So this isn't just Momity coming up with all this. I'm not the brilliant one. I'm the brilliant one amongst a lot of brilliant ones, and you included. Hello to my beautiful 1111 True Crime family. Tommy Jude is home. Your prayers have worked. He is home. Now here's the deal. He's not supposed to be home. He has a lot of tests to go under. But Tommy Jude is very strong-minded. And I have to talk to Tommy for a minute. Tommy Jude, you know I will be your Valentine girl. I will come on your program. But you got to be there for that. And in order to be there, for me to be on your program, once upon a crime time, Tommy boy, you got to get healthy and quick. So you best be listening to your doctors, because that keeps you with us, and then we can do lives together, okay? But please, you have doctor's appointments, and we need you to go to them. And I know you want to be in your own environment, in your comfort zone, but I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart, and you've been with me since rubber ducky days, please listen. I love you. That's from me and our 1111 family, and we're going to keep sending you healing energy. Next, I want to thank the amazing 1111 Moonies, which are part of the members over there on our other second site, because you guys bought $600 worth of toys and with me, and we donated a great deal of toys over to the school, and we got a letter back from the principal, and I have a video later for the Moonies, and it says, and it uses my first name, Danny. Thank you for all the wonderful Christmas gifts our students loved, and she's got that underline. Shopping for the exchange gift, they felt very important and proud. You all made their holiday better. Thanks for thinking of us, Julie. So that's on our school, and we have a little video. So big up to the Moonies. I mean, it was a small group of us, and we raised $600, and we bought online gifts at Amazon, took them to the little elementary kids, all of them. We thought we were just helping kindergartners, and then we found out we were like 20 gifts short. And she's like, I have to have gifts for those children that can't give a gift, so they don't get to exchange. Can we use it for that? And I was like, yes. And so every single child in the elementary received a present because of you, Moonies. Okay. Let's get PowerPoint on the board, because I'm just impressed with all of our generosity. I matched a great deal of that from our snooper chats, as you all know. Well, those that were there know. Like, that's what our snooper chats did. It was amazing. Is it Jay? This is your decision. Truth Jane coming through. I've learned. Take my ego back. Don't get so defensive when somebody hurts you, but rather go at it with the perspective of how can we work this better to improve our system. And I think removing my own opinions so that I'm not swaying anybody with my beautiful charm, because I am charming. That's just one of my faults. I'm just going to keep my opinion to myself for a while and let you guys decide, okay? Hold on, what have I got? My mouse is gone wild. All right, I'm going to let everybody else handle chat. Welcome again to our Level 11 True Crime family. We do have another live after this where it's all about you sharing your opinion. Let me get that on the board for you. Oh my, we have so much to do. We may have to do a part 2 on this if you want. So head over to see that live. Let's roll, baby. Let's roll. Okay. Is it Jay? Let's go behind the screen. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to melt away. You've seen enough of me. Let's get you set up. These are 2 videos that are from TH's, and that's where I got a lot of the footage or videos. And I wanted to show you something because I know that a lot of you are going to be like, well, a lot of kids do this, and they do. They show off these tennis shoes. But in that video, which is 16 seconds long, and we'll watch that video at a different time because I want to stay on task, These, in 16 seconds, these are the poses that he focuses on. So I think they're showing, I thought at first they're like showing off their trainers. I'm like, okay, they like to show off their watches, so they're just showing off trainers. But no, it's also when they have flip-flops, right, and socks, which is so amazingly cool. And then also if they're barefoot. And these aren't like just motion. These are like screenshots, and we'll see the video. I'm going to play it. I guess I wasn't, but I will. Okay. Right there, feet. Well, we're just going to go over it like this. He doesn't ever... Okay, so he's head. Okay, feet, right? Then him. It's like, why show that? Why show the feet? So whatever. Let's get into this. So it just kind of bothered me because I was like, well, we've always wondered. We've always been asking... Why the foot shot, right? Why parts of the face? So that's, the one reason I'm choosing to do this analysis and focus on this person is basically because TH is the one that has a true motive. And at that point, did he have the opportunity to do this? I'm not sure. But I can't prove that he didn't. So I'm moving into the next part. Are there any signs that he actually was there? Are there photographs? Are there things? Would he put himself in photographs? I don't know. So we're going to look at this first as in J versus J. So this is allegedly the picture of J, right? Now, I again am confused because of the other one of these, because this one shows more than that one. So the one that was given to me, that was a picture of it with that, these are two different pictures. I can't explain it. I'll have to go into more detail later. Anyway, they're both legitimate pictures, and I'm not sure how this one came into being. That's where I'm asking. Where did this come from? The other one has the timestamp of 9:41. It's showing that it was sent to somebody's phone. It matches with the messages that they said that they sent to Debbie. I don't know. This one doesn't have the 9:41, so I don't know. With this is the closest photograph of Jay that I could personally find. Now, you might be a lot better at this than I am, and I would greatly love to see your take on it, because I'm not the only one that has these type of abilities to be able to use a little program like this. And I don't do anything that's fancy and AI or nothing. I use old school skills, and that's it. So I challenge anybody to get out of their lazy box and show me different than I do. Okay, let's get this set up. You can see what I'm doing on the screen. I'm making adjustments. We're going to try to get this approximately the same size, right? But we're not doing an overlay. And here's why. This nose is, well, this face is turned. And this is straight on, so it wouldn't be a good comparison anyway. What I'm doing for you right now is I'm taking a photograph of Jay, and we're just comparing the face. I'm trying to get it tilted to the same kind of way, if you will. Now I'm going to make it transparent and overlay it just to get the shape to see if we're close. Yeah, that looks about right. All right, so I think we're apples to apples here. About the same size. Let's bring this one in front. And that's what you have. So I want you to look at this comparison. And do you feel that it could be Jay? I mean, there's a lot of characteristics here that could be Jay. Jay does have a very light mustache there, just a shadow of it. You can also see underneath the nose where it lightens up because he's got Are you seeing my mouse? Yes. You can see this half moon crescent, right? So he's got a crescent here. I can see that crescent right here under the nose. So there are some similarities there. Nose holes. Are they the same? I do not know. I cannot see this person's nose holes. Look at the ball of the nose compared to the width of the nose. Look at the shape of the nose. Is it shape of a triangle? Do the noses resemble? That's your thing. Look at the hairline. Now let's talk a little bit more about direction. I grabbed this out of the video that AM said to have shot. Now, this reasoning of this is because he's holding a bottle called Hennessy. It shows me that this is the proper direction, that this video has not been flipped or any maneuverability, right? Because it's in the correct direction. It says Hennessy. In that, what I really found very important to me is the direction of Jay's part. So it starts over here, it goes up, and then it waves down. So on the left, correction, Jay's right, it's up. And on Jay's left, it's down. Are you feeling me? Let's undo everything. Let's go ahead and look at it a little closer. Is this Jay's hairline? Just look at the hairline. I want you to think about it. I will use this little pin here to try to highlight the flow. So it goes da 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 da. There's some sort of little divot here. Then it comes down and goes over. I'm just outlining. We have this down. Oh, why is it doing that? Hold on. It's not drawing. Didn't want it to do that. Hopefully it won't do that. Okay, got it. Sorry, guys. Hopefully it won't draw the line. Here we go. We got this. I'm just following the little line. I don't know what it looks like. All right, so I don't know. What do you think? Aw, Samantha Kelly, thank you for the snooper chat. I greatly appreciate you. That's so kind of you. So what do you guys think on that? Do you think that's pretty cool? Can you make a decision on your view if it's a match? Welcome ADHD Navigator to Starlight Seeds. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh, ADHD, thank you for the $10 snooper chat. You said you're amazing. Keep up the good work. As a mother, I see there is something more to this. Poor Jay, your family have let you down. The trolls are jealous. Please don't let them win. Rest in peace, Jay. Thank you. Thank you, Basement Jesus, for the $5 snooper chat. A newer person to this channel. I'm here because you're real. You never change or let others change you. I'm still bringing cherry Kool-Aid, though. Thank you. You guys are amazing. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you for your kindness, your generosity, and your support. Give me a minute. I'm emotional today, and the full moon has caused me to spill over. Samantha Kelly, that is so kind of you. Thank you for the $1.99 snooper. Okay. That's very kind. Thank you all. And thank you, Debbie Gazzardo, Rach, not that Rach, and Jennifer Swain for being here. Rach, you better be taking care of yourself, honey, and putting yourself first, because I know doggone well you were back at the hospital today with that tooth, so you be getting rest. Don't be trying to keep up with things. We're not really going very far or fast. I mean, we'll be here when you get back, and we love you. Right. The Tomb Piper empath, just like me and Mama Day. Exactly. And I take things so personal sometimes. When somebody means it personal, I'm very harsh. I'm stretching, you guys. Give me a minute. There was a lot of emotion to let go of today. I feel so much better. Thank you. They do. They go for my weak spot, which is my family. I'm very protective. They know that. All right. Aw, Anita, thank you. Mama D, be true to yourself. I love you so much. Thank you for the $2 snooper chat, and I love you too, hon. All right, I got to pull it together, you guys. I want to work on this. I know, Lucky and Chris are back up. See? It's like I can tell you when I'm going to rev the engine, right? When I'm going to go warm up the car. I'll be like, hey, I want to talk about Maruba. Let's get Chris and Lucky a little welcome mat at the door. We're going to be having some tea and some chats. We're going to be listening to them. Okay. Here we go. Let's try to be serious. Deep breath. Yes, I am emotional today. I'm a Gemini. I mean, I'm not going to hide how I feel. All right. Here we go. Is it Jay's hairline to you? I do not know. That is your thing. Let's take all this away and let you just look at it. Actually, let's compare them. I know I'm not supposed to do that because I'm not an expert, right? Do they look the same to you? But you know, the thing is hair sloshes around, right? It moves and all that. So hair isn't exactly the best thing to look at because you see me, right? Hold on. I purposely parted my hair the opposite way today for an example. So normally this is where my hair is more of my hair. And it's all over here today. And actually, it's very healthy for me to do that because I have longer hair. But on guys, it doesn't work as easy because it's short hair and it gets trained. So the hair starts to lay a certain way. They can try to comb it this way. And by the end of the day, it's back whatever. So they finally will just kind of go like, okay, that's where it's going to be, right? They're not going to mess with it for days. And you see them all the time in the little videos, right? They do that whole Cinderella swoop. They're like, oh, I'm doing it the wrong way, right? Because we want to go this way. Yeah, they go Cinderella swoop. And you're like, why are they doing that? Oh, Basement Jesus, thank you. Thank you, lovely. You said these are almost impossible to tell. Quality is bad. Some apps auto-flip selfies to correct orientation. Would need apples to apples on face structure. Truth. Absolute truth. So, absolute truth. Take it with a grain of salt, or as you guys say, a pinch of salt. All right? Okay. So, let's get these off the screen. Let's get off the hairline, right? Both pictures are blurry, so I don't really have a lot to work with. Can you imagine if I had actual, real pictures and real tools? But, we have what we have. So we go with it. All right, let's go to the next thought. So I was like, let me look at TH's hairline. I don't know. And I wanted the closest to the time. I don't want a picture from 2018. I wanted something fresh because these would need to be taken around the same time, right? So I grabbed the like it's effing boring now shot. I'm like, well, that should tell me. So let's grab our marker, do the same thing. Now keep in mind, we are not looking at LK. What if his hair's like that? I'm just saying there's other ways people do their hair. But because this person technically has a motive, I'm going to look at them. Here we go. Let's start it over here. Let's see. We go, and I'm not perfect. I'm just trying to do it with my mouse. All right, let's try it. What just happened? Did you just see that? What the actual fuck? It changed screens without me prompting it. Sorry about swearing. That was weird. Like I wasn't touching my computer that way. Okay, never mind. Let's just get these and see if they're even close. What do you guys think? So, I don't know. Let me look at this. Let's try to shrink this down maybe. Get about the same size. Okay, what can we do to this? Let's just see if we correct. Let's correct the color to black and white for a minute. That might work, right? Now I'm going to shrink behind. Or not. Give me a minute. I'm going to shrink behind and let's take this. Let's get rid of these. These were little lines. Let's do that transparency. Just get that same size. I don't know if we're even going to be close. It's going to be hard to see. Where's his nose? We're close, y'all. We're close. I mean, who knows? We're really close. So that's about the same size. So at least we'll have, apples to apples here on size, right? Just comparatively. Who knows? It's proportionate is what I'm trying to say. Now, I don't know. What do you think? What are your thoughts? The hairline is close to identical? No? I don't know. I'm asking you guys. Oh my God, the nose? We got to do the nose yet too. So we're only on hairline. We got to move it, because we're going to be very, very late. Glasses. This is a weird one. So you guys were asking me, which I didn't mean to make a mark. You guys were asking me about the glasses. I want you to know they are the exact same brand of glasses. I'm not going to do a lot of comparison. They're the same damn glasses. Exact. They're all wearing them. And guess what? Jay's got them too. Just saying. Both men are wearing the same damn glasses. So, I mean, you can go do your own research. I'll let you do all you want. You can do all the comparison you want. These same glasses. Same ass glasses. Okay. Jay, same glasses. So, whatever. Okay, noses. This is the best I could get for Jay. There's not a great deal of photographs of Jay. We're very limited. I'll let you be the judge. Look at the nose. What shape is it? How does it fit compared to the actual photograph? I've got them about the right size. So I do believe that they are very close to the same size. Are they the same nose? Remember, this person's turned slightly. Remember, shadows can affect the look of a nose. All right. Now let's look at TH's nose. I got two pictures. I'll take this one away for now. This one was when he's doing the balloon thing. And I thought it was interesting because it happened to be the same color. I mean, by tone, It's in a car, too, so it helped. But I thought that'd be a good one to compare to. So it's about the same size. I tried. I'll let you look at that, see which one you think is there. Now, to me, this one, even though it looked a lot like this one, his head is tipped down a little bit more forward. His head is tipped back a little bit more. So that's why I grabbed this one for you to see what you thought of this. And I can lighten this a little bit. Like I said, I purposely don't do a lot of fancy nothing. No AI, nothing. I just do simple things like brighten the picture up or taking away overexposure. So lightening it up, that gives you that. Now this is different time frame, different haircut. Remember, his hair is not straight like that anymore because the hair I used on him is his picture from his interview, right? So this is what his hair looks like. But his nose ain't going to change, so let's go back. Right, his nose ain't going to change, so you can use this one for his nose even if it's an older picture. So we're going to be voting on this over on our second channel, 1111 Crime Story. I hope you'll do the time warp again with me, and we'll jump over. But stash. So this is something interesting to me. Let me make this bigger. So in this, Jay does have a little tiny stash there, right? And he does have that little curve on the face, like kind of like Freddie Flintstone, you know? He's got that half moon down, right? Half moon down. He's got this kind of there, but is it the same? Because we all are going to have that, right? Because that's where our teeth are. So, whoop, this should say the other. Let me do this. No, TGH, no. Here we go. Let's try to make this same size. I tried to get about the same. Now, this is pretty recent picture here of Mr. Tom. And we could get his hairline here, and we can take it to this picture, too. It looks a little different, see? So you can't say, well, it's the same every time, because he's been sweating or swimming here, and it's wet, so it's laid different. But if we just took this picture with the stash and the nose, does it look close, right? Let me shave off this and just get the face. Now, it took a long time through some wonderful videos people sent for me to find these shots, but I think I got as close to them. Is it good? I mean, does this nose look like that? Let me shut this off so it gets bigger. Does this nose look closer to this? Along with this stash, like you can see that this is a fuller stash. It's not just this little weak line that Jay has. This little, like, I hate to say it, but he's got such a thin little mustache. It's so dainty, right? I mean, so that's weird to me. But this person, he has a full, like, upper lip, man. So I don't know. Which one do you think matches better? Or do none of them match at all? Should we go, well, we need to compare LK, or should we look at other people? I'm just sharing you my point of view. With that, my beautiful, Samantha Kelly, you guys are so kind. Thank you for the $4 snooper chat. Thank you, lovely. I appreciate you all. So with that, my lovelies, I would love, look at me leaning into the PowerPoint. I would love to hear your vote, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to jump over on our other channel, this one here, well, this one, that one. And that's a true crime chat where it's just you guys and me all relaxing, warm blanket, get your favorite drink, get your favorite snack. My beverage is sweet tea today. And we tune in together and just have a good old-fashioned chat. And in that, you get to vote. I'm going to put the poll up. Do you feel that the person in the AP Snap is, and you're going to be able to vote it over there, that's where it counts, is J, TH, or LK or someone else? See what I'm saying? We don't know about LK. Wait a minute. We don't know. So those are our options. And you'll be able to make your choice. And then we'll see what everybody thinks. I ain't telling you who I think it is, because it don't matter. All right, my loves, I appreciate you kindly, and get ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get everything ready. All right, we're ready to do the time warp again. It's just a jump to the left and bring your knees in tight.